Good time of day, Geminites everywhere. Welcome to Tormentum, Dark Sorrow, a game whose name may sound familiar to you if you've been with me since the early days of the channel, since I've already played it. I think this was, I want to say, maybe the second Let's Play I ever did. And I'm replaying it now for a couple of reasons. One, it was a number of Let's Plays that I had saved to a hard drive, which I've since lost in the move up to North Dakota, as I mentioned before. But secondly, most importantly, and perhaps most unexpectedly, this game's getting a sequel. It's coming out in like a month and a half from time of recording. So I figured I'd replay the first one and sort of remind myself what it's all about, even though I don't really think it'll be all that necessary, because from what I remember anyway, the story of Dark Sorrow, it was a decent enough story, but it was very much standalone, not really the kind of story from which you could springboard off a sequel, but I could be wrong. So, all the more reason to sort of remind myself of what was going on in here and just the general universe of Tormentum, I guess, since I feel like, again, could be wrong, but I feel like the sequel is going to be basically a different story altogether, sort of set in the same universe, rather than a follow-up. But we'll see when the time comes. In the meantime, let's get into this one. Act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end. Immanuel Kant. Why have I got two skeleton hands? One flashing down there and one is my cursor. I don't know. First there was darkness. Then I slowly opened my eyes. I felt a strong wind and the floor below felt like it was moving. I realized then that I was not on the ground. I was high above the clouds, locked like an animal in a metal cage attached to a flying machine. Next to me there was another cage with another prisoner inside.
Hello, stranger. I see they didn't come just for me. They came to my house at night and locked me in this cage.
Is my frame rate all right? Yes, it is.
I worry about my family. They're out there all by themselves. They come when the sky begins to cry fiery tears. They're said to take only those marked by evil. They use their airships to transport them to their castle, and nobody returns from there. They arrived in our land a long time ago. It's ironic that our ancestors helped them to raise their castle here. Nobody in their worst nightmares could have foreseen their plans.
I'm just asleep this whole time. I'm not even listening to him.
I don't deserve this. I'm not evil. I've always led the life of a simple hunter, doing what I could to feed my family. Wait, I feel the machine descending. We'll reach the castle soon.
My head swirls with questions concerning my current situation. Was being here some kind of punishment? What did they want from me? Contrary to my companion, I don't remember anything. My mind can only recall the image of a strange sculpture atop a mountain. In my mind, I can see stone hands reaching towards the sky. Between them stands a statue of a woman. I do not know what this place was, but subconsciously feel I must find it. First, though, I had to get out of this terrifying place. The airship lands in a courtyard inside the castle. Guards in horned helmets drag me to a cell inside a castle tower. After a while, one of them returns and speaks to me. Damn, not just horned helmets, horned everything.
Foul being, soon you will suffer the pain of torture. This place will purge you of all evil hatched within your bowels. As long as clay is being formed in the hands of the potter, anything is possible. We can still reform your corrupt soul in spite of the deeds that have shaped it in the past. Your fate is not yet sealed.
Remember, the dagger of destiny has two edges. On one side there is torture, on the other is yourself. You may think nothing depends on you, but it is you and your actions alone on which everything depends. Soon we will meet again in the torture chamber. Looking forward to it. Anyway. Okay, so we need to find something to take these screws off. I don't think we have anything in our inventory. No, we don't. Hello, Mr. Bird. Oh, cool. The raven arrived with something in its beak. It's a small metal plate of some sort. This bird hid himself here from the meteor storm. Thought maybe I needed to give him something to get whatever that was, but nope. Okay, this, I believe, is not a clue to the door, which is what I was going to say. But another puzzle a little later on. And I totally missed what the dude said, but he made a note of it, which is cool. Okay, I think this guy's hand was okay. I has hand now. He may come in handy. Anything down the drain? Maybe. This metal grate is embedded firmly into the floor. I suppose we can pry it open with this. Nope. Put that back. Let's see, anything I can get from my roommates here? Oh. So that's the importance of the grate. Can I grab it with the hand? Yes, I can, apparently, somehow. I lost the hand, but I got the eye. Emits a red light. I'm sure I'll need to remember that. Oh. Okay. Nothing more useful on him. I don't suppose... Well, I was going to try and find some hotkeys, but... I was going to say, I don't suppose there's a hotspot indicator. I don't know. Anyway. We could probably... I mean, I guess we have to. This is the only thing we can use. Yeah. Use the rusty plate to unscrew the screws. I was just a little worried about it because they were Phillips head, and that's very much a flathead. Anyway, it's one of these types of puzzles. Which thankfully, the places where we can put the cogs are kind of marked as to what cogs can go there. These will only accept blue. These you can do blue or red like this, which... Do we only have one red cog? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I guess start from the solution and work backwards, so to speak. Let's see which cogs would fit on here. That one will. Clunk. That one looks like that would get in the way, so I think we need this one here. Nope, not that one. Those two are the same size. In fact, we got not as many cogs as I thought we would have. Will that work? I don't know. I guess we'll see. That one won't fit. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. It worked. It was a rather primitive mechanism after all. The bars have risen. Here's my first step to freedom. Grab us a piece of mirror first. I don't suppose we could do anything with the ropes. Nope. So on we go. I see nothing in this. Oh. I got a missing piece of mirror for you. Boom, there we go. Looks like we got maybe 3 or 4 more pieces to find. Okay, and we need to adjust the mirrors. Here's another piece. Yoink. Just go ahead and plonk that in there while we're in the neighborhood. There we are. And if I recall correctly, we need to... Obviously, we need to put a heart-shaped thing in there, but also we need to adjust these wings somehow. But it won't budge right now. Probably we need to put the heart in first. Eyes so I can see. Heart so I can feel. Light to dispel the darkness. Oh, eyes. We need to put eyes in the skulls up here. The stone angel will show you the way if you meet these 3 conditions. Okay, so we need another eye like this to go in the other skull. There we are. And he opened his mouth when I put that in. Well, I was going to try and take it out and put it in the other skull, but never mind. What have you 3 to say? Oh, it's just the same guy. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what are you? Ah. I was going to say, can we light all the candles, but why do I suspect that's not what we want to do? The candles light the angel statue. Or maybe it is. Okay, cool. Alright, but we still need a heart and another eye, so that's about all we could do for now. What's back here? Oh! I didn't think I clicked on the cage, but alright. Is that the heart? I do believe it is. Excellent. Okay, so is this the room with the cages? Looks like it might be. So we need the 2nd, the 5th, and the 6th ones to be up. Although, even though there's 4 sort of below the ground, so to speak, only the 4th one has an X under it. And also just noticed a mirror by the well, and there's a eye in there. Grab the mirror piece. So does this affect the water level? Is that what we're doing? Oh. Okay. There's a little bit lit up on the well there when I lowered that. And yeah, that does affect the water level. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can't just click the cages to lower them. I mean, you can, but... Or maybe... Oh, there's another mirror piece in here. Okay, that takes care of that. Maybe it's a certain order we need to click them in. Because this one has an X under it, so maybe it's the last one we need to lower. Actually, let's count the cages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so it's the same amount, so this should be the right room. So it's this one and these 3 that it looks like we need to lower. I was going to say, funnily enough, the ones with skeletons in, but that one has a skeleton too. Okay, so... So none of these light up the well. That one does. So what if I start with that one and then try... Aha. Yeah. It is an order puzzle. There we go. So that gives us that. And I think that gives us everything we need. Because we've got the heart, we've got the second eye, I've got... I'm pretty sure the last 2 mirror pieces. Yep. Mirror's now complete. Come up here. Come up here. Thank you. Plonk the second eye in. And then we plunk the heart in. Alright, now where are we going? Oh, do we need to make a pentagram, maybe? What does this dude say? So I can see, heart, Stone Angel will show you the way if you meet these conditions. Okay, that didn't really help all that much. Yeah, judging from the angle of the lights, I think we're trying to make a pentagram. Oh yeah, I forgot I can adjust that now that it's complete. Ah, there we go. The beams form a symbol. The ground begins to shake. The statue sinks to the ground. Revealing what? Oh, I think I got something you're missing. There we are. It fits. The piece of metal was part of this mechanism. How did the bird get into its mouth? That's what I want to know. Anyway, what are we doing? Have I even got anything in my inventory? No. Can't click any of these up top. Oh, wait. We're swapping them around. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on. We need to swap these so that they match the indentations up here. For instance, this one goes there. You can see those match. This one is next. Yep. And then I think this one. Yep, that looks good. Maybe this one next, possibly. And then that one, and then swap those two. There we go. The altar door should open now. What altar? Oh, that altar, apparently. Steel bars block the way I came. I won't be able to go back that way. Hope I didn't miss anything.